the newsmaker.
the newsbringer. Welcome to Business Echo.
Good day, everyone. I am Dave Diquito.
And I am Michelle Silian.
For our news headlines, unleashing imagination, the power of creativity and a business.
Understanding innovation and the types of innovation.
Benchmarking evolution, how companies stay ahead of the curve.
And the rise and impact of business process reengineering.
Business process, re-engineering breakthrough, identifying the principles and advantages of BPR.
Welcome to today's special report on innovation and business process improvement. In a rapid changing world, companies are constantly seeking ways to stay ahead of the curve. Today, we explore how creativity, benchmarking, and business process reengineering are transforming industries. And to bring us the news about creativity and innovation, we have Ms. Norilyn on the line.
Thank you, Ms. Michelle. Creativity is the spark that ignites innovation. We're here with Dr. Grace Colles, the Chief Operating Officer of a known technology company, and Dr. Crystal, an expert on innovation, to discuss how creativity drives through improvements. Dr. Colles, can you explain how creativity leads to innovation?
Certainly, creativity is about synthesizing existing ideas in new ways, leading to social or commercial change. For instance, innovations like the Walkman and CD player, creative adaptations of the phonograph.
That's fascinating. How do the companies encourage this kind of creative thinking?
Companies can foster creativity by providing environments that support experimentations and learning from failures.
There are two major categories with which innovations fall, incremental or developmental and radical or breakthrough. So incremental innovation, this involves making small or gradual improvements to existing products, services, or processes. It enhances efficiency, reliability, or user experience with fundamentally altering the concept. So the example include Gillette evolving razors from single to multiple blades, Coca-Cola introducing line extensions like Cherry Coke, and the last one is radical innovation. This introduced significant and transformative changes, often disrupting industries by creating new markets or paradigms. So the examples include the introduction of the internet and smartphones, the shift to electric vehicles in the automotive industry.
Thank you, Miss Grace, and thank you, Miss Crystal. And that is for our creativity and innovation news. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Ms. Norilyn. And to provide us with the news of benchmarking, we have Mr. Sinabre on the line. Mr. Sinabre.
We are here live from a business seminar, and benchmarking is a powerful tool for improving performance. We're joined by Ms. Dussel via online on benchmarking specialists. Ms. Dussel, can you tell us what is benchmarking and its different types and how they help businesses? How does benchmarking impact a company's bottom line?
Yes, thank you. Benchmarking can be defined as a process for improving performance by constantly identifying, understanding, and adopting the best practices and processes followed inside and outside the company and implementing the results. There are several types including strategic, performance, and process benchmarking. This helps companies identify and adopt best practices to stay competitive. By adopting best practices like planning, analysis, integration, action, and maturity, companies can reduce cost and improve efficiency, leading to significant financial gains.
Thank you for your wonderful explanation, and that is for my news. Back to studio.
Thank you, Mr. Sinabre. And for business process reengineering news, we have field reporter Cordova.
We are here live from a manufacturing plant business process re-engineering, or BPR, is transforming the way companies operate. We are here with Mr. Idanyo, who has successfully implemented BPR in his company. Mr. Idanyo, what benefits have you seen in BPR?
First of all, good morning, Ms. Cordova. We achieved significant cost savings and improved efficiency by eliminating non-value added activities. It's also empowered our employees to make quicker decisions. Business process reengineering creates change. Change must create something that did not exist before, namely a learning re-engineer capable of adapting to a changing and a competitive environment.
So, how does BPR help companies to changing environments?
Thank you for that wonderful question, Ms. Cordova. BPR allows us to re-examine our processes and adapt to them to meet new challenges and opportunities.
And that's it for our BPR news. Back to studio.
Thank you, Ms. Cordova. And for our business chica, we have Mr. Dayog on the line. Mr. Dayog,
in today's fast-paced business environment, companies are turning to business processes re-engineering, or BPR, to drive efficiency, innovation, and growth. BPR provides radically designing core processes to achieve dramatic improvements in productivity and quality. Joining us today via online interview is Ms. Intisi, a leading expert in business processes re-engineering, or BPR. Ms. Intisi, what's driving the renewed interest in BPR, and what is its importance?
I'm Marisol Intisi. Businesses are facing unprecedented pressure to adapt and innovative. BPR offers a powerful framework for radical process improvement, driving efficiency, and unlocking new growth opportunities. Hammer and Champy, Davenport and Short, and PDM are all solid choices. Depending on the organization's specific needs, the key is selecting an approach that aligns with your objectives and capabilities. Significant cost savings, faster time to market, and increased employee empowerment. We've seen reduction in product development time by 40 to 60% and lead times by 70 to 90%. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful insights, Ms. Intisi. And that is for my business chica. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Business is indeed fascinating. It helps us think in many complex ways. And that ends our program today. This is your news bringer, Michelle.
and this is your Newsmaker Dave.
This is Business Echo. Good day, everyone.